here. Today we are going to a little bit touch more about the SQL Server that we are running on the Docker. So in our previous video we learned about how to run SQL Server on the Mac using the Docker. So we are going to see how it is installed on the Docker, and we'll just a little bit explore on the physical structure or the files, how it is being stored on Docker. So I'll just show you the docker ps command and the output. So in my case the container is up, which is running on this particular IP, like localhost and 133 port. So yep. So now I'll connect the SQL Server. So I have already connected SQL Server on this particular local host and port. So these are the databases. If I click on, so by the way, I'm using the Visual Studio Code, and through Visual Studio Code I am connected to this SQL Server. So if I expand this database, I see a couple of databases like master, model, MSDB and DemDB. I have already created a my demo DB. So if you want to create, you need to just right click on any of the databases. So in my case I'm clicking on master. So you just simply run a command like create database and database name, like whatever you want to give it the name, right? Test. Once it is done, you can run it, right? So the database creation has been successfully completed. So if you just refresh it, right? So if you refresh, you can see that test database is there. So now let's explore the MDF and LDF file. Okay, so to get this, maybe we can run select start from start master files, right? So if you run it, we can see the master file, right? These are the master files. So what we can do to shorten this, like we can name and then physical name, right? So here you can see, like this is the particular path for the master database where our MDF file and LDF file is residing. Okay, so here you can see MDF and LDF. So by the way, MDF stands for main data file and LDF stands for log data file. So MDF holds all your database information and the data, and the LDF holds all your transactions and the change logs. Okay, so now you can see, like this is the path, and how we can access this path, like we can access in the Windows system, like just by clicking and going through that path, right? Since it is running on the Docker, we can just run the Docker command and get inside the container. So let me show you. So since I have already copied this container ID, to see the structure you need to copy the container ID. Okay, so I copy the container ID. So I'll run docker exec it means interactive mode, and then you need to put the container ID and then put sh means you are accessing the shell of that particular container, right? So if I hit enter, I am into the container. You can see the $sign on your left. Okay, so once you see it, maybe you can ls. Okay, so see, you can see this path. We are now inside the container. So to check the path, we need to access this var opt mssql, right? So we can just cd var /opt, right? Now ls, see, we have mssql. Now cd mssql. Okay, so we have data, log and secrets. So you can go to the logs, you can just cd logs. Okay, sorry, my bad command, cd log. Okay, so if you see these are the different log files, like errorlog1, errorlog, right? So you can just cat command and errorlog, something like you can write like this, cat and error log, right? So you can see the error log about your SQL Server. And I'll just come back and I'll go inside the data. Okay, I am inside the data now. So if I print the ls, the directory, here you can see the test database log file, right, that I have just created. So it is the LDF file, and there must be the test MDF, right? Here it is MDF. So that's how it is running on the Docker using the data directory, and inside the data directory we have MDF and LDF files. We'll explore more on this in our next video. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel. Thank you.